Hello guys, Chinson here again with another subreddit post about entitled parents. Entitled mom tries to take my PS4 from my own room. I was 15 at the time, and I was in my bedroom playing on my PS4 with my friends. My mom decided to have a couple friends over as it was a Saturday night. One of her friends brought their 6-year-old child as they couldn't find a babysitter. They had been at my house for about 1 hour and I heard someone coming up the stairs. I didn't think much of it as I just thought that someone was going to use the bathroom. That's when I heard my bedroom door slowly opening. I turned around to see the kid just staring at me. "Can I help you?"
I want to play,
"Sorry, but you can't."
but I want to.
"I'm sorry, but you can't." I didn't even have any game suitable for a kid to play, so he couldn't go on it regardless. He walked out of the room and I forgot about it. About 15 minutes later, I heard my door open again.
Can I play now?
"I already told you, no, sorry." Entitled child then proceeds to walk into my room and stand right next to me. I told him politely to leave my room as I was playing a game. He shouldn't be watching me play, and he then leaves my room again. Another 20 or so minutes later, I hear my door slam open.
I said I want to play.
I already said no. From out of nowhere, I hear his mom step into my room. "My son just wants to play the video game." "I don't have any games that would be suitable for him to play. Sorry." I turned back to my monitor hoping that they would leave my room, and then entitled mom rips my headset off my head and throws them to the floor. I have pretty bad ADHD, so this really pissed me off. I stood up and said, "What the frick do you think you're doing? Just let him play the video game." I already said I don't have any games that he could play. "I don't care, just let him play. I am happy to watch some YouTube videos on my phone, but he can't play on my console." "Fine." Entitled mom left my room and I gave the kid my phone to watch YouTube videos on. Everything was fine until my bedroom door opened again and the kid threw my phone into my room, walked in and tried to take the controller out of my hands. I managed to get him away from me and I walked him out, and that's when I saw entitled mom standing there. "What do you think you're doing? Your child is annoying me and he just threw my phone." "Yeah? He's not staying in my bedroom." Entitled mom then shoves me out of the way and walks into my room. At this point, I'm really pissed and she starts walking towards my PS4. "Get out of my room now." "Hold on." "No, get the frick out of my room right now." She then unplugs my PS4 and begins walking out. Entitled child is still in my room spinning in circle on my gaming chair. I stand in front of her and grab my PS4 out of her hands. I put it back in my room and get the kid out. I then go into the garden, which is where my mom and her friends were, and explain to my mom just what is going on. Me and my mom both go upstairs to find them both in my room again. Entitled mom has my PS4 and controller. Entitled child has all of my games in his hand. My mom starts shouting at them saying, "Put my son's belongings down and get out of my house." "No, your son didn't let my kid play, so I'm taking the console away." "You don't have the right to be taking my son's stuff. You're not his mother." "Well, he should have been nicer to my son. I was being as nice as I possibly could. It's not my fault your son is a spoiled brat." "Excuse me, what did you say?" At this point, I have had enough and yanked my stuff out of her arms and grabbed my games off entitled child. After that, they left and I hadn't seen or heard from them since. In these type of situations, I give OP props. I would have lost my cool and tried to deck this lady. But I am happy that he has his mom to help and stand up for him. Dump your girlfriend for my daughter. I was sitting on the bus with my girlfriend. This mother and daughter come on the bus and I can already tell that there'll be a problem. They had the "we're rich and you're all trash beneath our feet" look. As they start walking to the back, the daughter, who looks about 14, just sits her butt on my lap. "Hey baby, Who the frick are you and why are you sitting on me?
Well, she thought you looked cute and just wanted to ask you out.
I legit look like a potato. Actually, I'm dating her.
So, dump her. She's ugly anyway. Entitled daughter is just so cute.
What? Please stop, ma'am. Shut the frick up. Now, GF is fuming, but she can't get up because I'm in the aisle and entitled daughter is on my lap. Please get off me.
Not until you agree and take me out on a date.
I'm pissed now and just stand up. Entitled daughter hits the floor hard.
Oh my god, I'm going to sue you for raping my daughter.
He did nothing.
Shut up.
The driver stops the bus. Get off my bus. Entitled mother tries to argue, but driver just got them off the bus. And that's the end, but she somehow found my house address. Let's be real here. This is probably one of the most fakest entitled parents story I've ever heard, especially with how they structured their story and everything. But I don't know, maybe it's real, but honestly, it doesn't sound plausible. This next post is a little messed up, so be prepared. I gave birth to my son. I can abuse him. Some backstory. I play ice hockey and I happen to be a girl. It's not a big deal. All the guys are great people about it and nobody really cares and there's no divide between us because of gender. However, there is very important with the person we will be calling Chad. Now, Chad is a nice person. Even after this and many other fiasco, he still is amazing as ever and we go to the movies a lot. That's another entitled parent story though. We're even dating now, however, it's his dad that's the issue. You see, when Chad joined our league, he wasn't assigned to my team. We're the same age, meaning we'll be together eventually, as the team are shuffled every year to ensure nobody dominates. As many of us in the league had been playing together since we could skate, it could be weird coming in during the varsity years. So on his first day, I go up to him and introduce myself to him, and take him to his team. Our teams share the practice ice, and once again, important. Then go to take care of some shopping. In the shopping next to the rink, there's a display filled with new sticks. The day before, a new false, not saying the actual brand, stick had been released, and I had loved their sticks in the past. So I tried it out in the store and fell in love. I bought it at the sale price of $167. Very reasonable, maybe even crazy for how new and amazing it was. I would have guessed it was in the $300 range. For years, I save up to buy all of my own gear, so I know exactly how long something is going to last me before I get it. Anyway, I go back to check on Chad and make sure he's cool with his team. That's when I run into entitled dad. He looks like every rich stereotype in one, including a wireless headset he was talking into. I move around and go to talk to Chad. Chad asks if he can hold my stick to feel it out, a normal event in the hockey and probably other worlds. So I give it to him. Entitled dad comes over and sees me talking to Chad. Hello there, you work here, don't you? No, I'm sorry, sir, but there's people to help you at the front desk. Well then, what are you doing with that expensive stick? More than a tad confused. Sir, I just purchased this. There's more false sticks in the shop, however, if you would like to purchase one. Why do you have one? You can't play here, so why do you get it? Sir, I don't comprehend what you're saying. You're a girl. I was informed this was a boys-only league. To others, this may seem severe, but this happens at least once a year to me. I'm sadly used to it, and so I'm not bothered. Well, I'm sorry. You seem to have been misinformed. This is a co-ed league, meaning any gender can play. This was the wrong thing to say to this guy. You're telling me my son will play with gender-neutral F? Oh no, dude. You didn't just say that. Please say you didn't say it. Oh, you're being serious. Yes, if you have a problem with that, take it up with the organization. At this point, Chad hands me back my stick, obviously embarrassed. First day in a new league and his dad has messed it up. I actually feel bad for him. Well, how about you just give Chad your new stick? He needs it to play. Dad, just stop. That's when things get worse. The verbal and soon to be physical abuse shifted from me to Chad. I don't care what you have to say. The stick is now yours and you better take it from her right now. Until Dad slaps Chad across the face, knock him back, and I rush behind him holding him up. What the heck? What gives you the right to hit your son? Chad is doing his best to not fall and to not cry. I can see a gash on his face where the ring on his dad's hand hit him. He is my son. I helped create and raise him. Does that not count for anything? I am entitled to hit him as much as I am entitled to drink I buy at Starbucks. Now, this is some great ass BS. I'm sorry, but who taught you that you can hurt your son or any of your offspring? At this point, Chad's teammate have shown up, as well as rink staff, and they handle the situation. Entitled Dag is kicked out of the rink. Practice isn't affected, but Chad doesn't step on the ice. After practice, I drive him to my mom's house. He thanks me, and we talked all throughout the night. As much as I wish this was the last, it wasn't. I wish I never met this man again. In general, I'm happy that this post made it on top, because a lot of child abuse happens a lot in the world. Not many people talk about it or bring it up unless a severe case or controversy is missed. Of course, when there's no major event, when it has to deal with anything, no one ever talks about it. Child abuse happens so much, and it's saddening to know that there are parents out there that really don't love their kid. And I really hope this chat person is doing alright, and same goes to OP. Alright guys, I'll wrap things up here. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. I'll be back again tomorrow with more content.